Okay, my name is IFAN Michaels. I am a film producer, costume designer, and a director. Okay, what inspired the 70s look for Lotanna? I think basically it's already the theme that we shot with. I'm very old in mind. I like things that is not the usual. I like things that is not what you would want to expect. So I just like playing a whole lot with people's minds, taking them back, in the old days, and yeah, basically it's just what comes with me and how I want to interpret my story, and it fell in that in that period, and we just had to stay through to it. Well, I used to be a stylist, not anymore, because I have a whole lot of workload on me at the moment. So what I just do is I just handle the costume design or the styling for my own projects, as opposed to me styling celebrities. But that was where my break started from. Yeah, by styling celebrities. What inspired Lotanna's story? A whole lot of things inspires me. It might be my environment, it might be my mood, and sometimes me just sitting in my toilet, something might just pop up, and it builds from one stage to the other, and then that's how I came up with, I always come up with my stories.
Chase the foreigner! Bring him to me! Quick, the foreigner!
Foreigner's God. Foreigner's God it's a baby project. It's something that I'm so passionate about. It's something that it's been long coming, so it's no news to anyone right now. It's something that so much time, energy, and effort have gone into, so for the storyline, it's just I was in Ghana and I was having a conversation with a friend, and we were supposed to go to a place for like Reiki or something, and then he just said about something about witches camp, and then I was like, oh, witches camp, and I was like, the witches do exist. He said, yeah, witches do exist, and I like those like these places do exist in Ghana. So we just had the conversation, and then that was how I was like, okay, so I sat through the story, and I was like, oh wow, people do, this really truly happens. He said yes, and that was how I looked through the story. Yes, it truly happened at the pre-colonial era, but not a colonial movie. So it has different twists to it. Well, I don't want to give away until you see the film, but it's amazing. It's something really out of this world. Not something you expect. So it's a story of three people. One in search of a home, and what happens to our day-to-day people, what they go through as females, being brutalized, being molested, and at the same time too as well being accused for who they are not, so it's quite personal. It's quite personal. Yeah. Well, should I use the word revenge? I don't want to use the word revenge, but it's a feminist story. So every woman speaking out for their truth. They've been through a lot. They've been called all sorts. They've been called witches. They've been like I said, molested. Like a lot have happened. Psychologically they are already emotionally brutalized, and demonized. So who should they complain to? How would people want to take them? Should they be accepted or not? So these are all the things you find out in Foreigners God the movie. So there's so much for you to grasp. Well, there's a whole lot. Not when you have 150 orchestra, scoring Foreigners God the movie. So that's huge for a Nollywood movie. Yeah. Well, when you choose to be different, you have to stay consistent in trying to be different. Because for me, really, it's not just about making a good film, it's about having the experience of making a good film. So I believe that, for me to stand out, I have to think out of the box. I have to do the extraordinary thing to be, so it's a clash of both words where okay, fine, you want people to know you for this brand, you want people to know you for this thing, then you have to work, you have to do things that people, just ordinary people just can't do, just so you can be extraordinary. So much tax, so much challenges, getting the train, you have to write to the government, you have to appeal for them for months, months running into years, just for an approval, for you to get like a train station. And at the same time too, most of all the places where we had to use for the film, is owned by the government, so you need to seek approvals. Apart from that too, juggling with all the actors, because I wasn't working with just anybody. So actors, their time, their scheduling clashing, and you need this person on set, the person is not available. You have to wait. All your crew, they're looking up to you like, what's going on, director? Are we shooting that? And I'm like, sorry. So it's crazy. So like I said, you need, you need the grace of God. You need an extra mind to pull through, because sometimes, even if it's not just the actor, sometimes even your equipment, anything could just weigh you down. Sometimes even for a whole day, 1 week, we couldn't shoot. Why? Because we need a certain type of camera, or we need a certain type of equipment that we just can't manage, or we just can't juggle with. So so much challenges, so many challenges that comes with a project such as The Foreigner's God. Yeah. Well, I'm very disciplined with actors, to be honest. In as much as, yes, you want to sell, you want the right faces, but you still need to get the right people who can do the job, who can interpret the character, because it's quite personal too as well. Having you for sentiment doesn't mean that you will kill the role, or you will deliver. So I'm all about performance. That's what I look at when I want to cast. So for everyone you saw in Foreigner's God, it wasn't just out of because you're my friend. It was because I knew they can do it, and we went through a series of auditions and private reading, and they proved themselves, and we just made that happen. So I think for me, performance is very key, and at the same time too as well, delivery, people too are also very professional with their work ethics, not just people that want to come on your set and then they're just So yeah, I think also for Foreigners God, you guys should also look out for performance, because I was very passionate about that, to make sure that all my actors, they all came through 100% in terms of delivery. So yeah, so you guys can also get the emotions. Yeah, everything is new about The Foreigners God, the movie. Like, as you can see, the costume design, the locations, the actors, the interpretation of the script. It's a fresh of breath air, to be honest. Going back to the old days in 1947, it's a whole lot of work. This is one movie we've been shooting for the past, like I said, since last year. Last year November, that's in November, and that's when I started principal photography, cinematography, so which means work in progress and everything. It's taking me almost 3 years, yes, already, but I started principal photography, cinematography in like November, and we're still here, and we've not gone into post-production yet, so we still have more. What does it feel like working with so many? I think it's just a relationship that I have, because to be honest with you, if this was someone else, I'm sure it would have been more difficult. Like Uncle Nkemo, he's more like a father too as well. Peter Doche, a couple of them also. Firstly, we just had that good relationship, and they also love the scripts, they love the project. They see a young guy doing, young man like myself doing something extraordinary, and it's just best for them all to support me. So I feel like I've got great support from my actors as well, and that's one thing to be thankful for. like I said, performance on in Foreigner's God is top notch. No joke. No joke. So I'm not gonna say this is my favorite. This is my, but I like, there's some characters that I'm personally like I have a personal sentimental attachment to, like Dimu Dibo. I love Dimu Dibo's character, Yukere Alunobi's character, which is Neighbor God. Like those characters, like crazy. I love Pepe as well. Pepe Cloud's character that is being played by Harry Britton Cos. Like so like when you see the Foreigner's God, then maybe you get to understand what I'm saying. Like you tend to love this character, but the other ones just spring up and then you're like, oh my god. So that excitement is exactly what I want. I want everyone to feel, to experience whilst watching the Foreigner's God, the movie. Well, platform, okay, everyone keeps saying Netflix, okay, but I believe there are so many other platforms. As long as we have people who can value the movie and respect the movie for what the movie is worth. Anybody, as long as you have the bill, you have the check, why not? We're open for business. Well, I've heard so much, but I don't live for that. People can say whatever they want to say, but the truth of the matter is, who do you think you are? Where do you see yourself going? What do you think about yourself? I don't live for people. I don't live for what people have to say about me. I live for me. So right about now, I'm all about living my best life and enjoying myself. That's just the honest truth. I know. Amazing interview. And it's time for me to go to work. Sorry, just got the movie. Alright guys, thank you so much for following the brand. Thank you so much for all your encouragement and all your messages. I truly love you all, and I am here always to make you guys proud. And this is my 042 story on Blueprint Africa TV. Don't go nowhere, keep watching, stay put. Love always.